Yeah, so when you're in this domain specifically, how do you see AI changing campus placements? That is first thing. And what should today's students start doing differently to stay relevant over the next 3 to 5 years? I think this is the most relevant question to our students because majority of the students today. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So at the outset, I'm very much thankful to Ms. Sonia and her team for inviting me. And dear students, so I know that you are very much curious about to know the AI for the campus hiring, and the few of my training and placement officer fraternity also here. So a warm good evening to all. So first thing is, as per your question, what I observed for the campus hiring for our BTech student or degree student or MBA and MCA students. So first thing is, for the AI is not required that much of to the students, and so they must have got employability skills. So those things I will tell you later. And nowadays, what I observed for the last 2 years, before 2 years it was like a trial and error. So your resume was shortlisted by the ATS application track systems. So based on that, so your shortlisted listing is possible. If your resume is matching to job description, then only you are shortlisted. So it was a trial and error. Along with that, so they have video interview also. So it was very easy for you. So in-person interview, so always little bit difficult to the students. So it was also very easy, and assessment also was conducted by with the help of AI. Okay, and along with that, so because this advantage which I observed, my colleagues also, my placement fraternity also, they observed. So the national feeling, the national capability of the student, they are unable to gauge. So that's the reason. So the hybrid model of campus hiring, there's a semi-virtual placement drives have been conducted this year and last year. So in that, the beginning of the assessment was conducted and a video interview was also conducted, and then in personal I have been called to the applicant, and then there they have gauged their communication and their capability and completely the personality, and based on that, and nowadays I observe that there is almost the 7-8 rounds of interviews in product-based companies. So there you are, along with the communication, your quality of the sociability also they'll check, because you need to capable to work in a team. So all those things they check. So that time, so it's possible only with the in-person. And the student who are focus on only the academic scores is not enough. So they need to come out from there. And along with that, so they must have got the employability skills, the personal skills. Mostly students, so in resume, they forget to mention their own interest and their personal qualities. Instead of personal qualities, they mention their technical qualities. Mr. Technical skills, they mention that one. Okay, so technical skills you will learn with the help of your own skills. The quick learning ability you must have got, stability you must have got, I believe. Okay, so HR fraternity also here, and the AI leaders also here. Okay, so whatever the observed, these things I have come to know, and there's a huge gap between industry and academia. We have been listening this word since our childhood. Above it, there is a campus hiring, and our academic gap is there, because the faculty member, the professors, or whoever connected with the academics, so they are giving the wrong inputs to the students. So that's the reason the student is getting confused. So one thing is that technically, if you are not that much of relevant, no problem. But if you have got the employability skills, definitely you people will get selected. If you go for the 5 or 6 interviews, believe me, you will become a trainer. So soft skills you need to have first thing, and then after there's a hard skills, this kind of technical skills. Then you can go for the AI. AI is mostly, so we are completely dependent upon AI. AI is just a tool, and don't feel that it's like a shortcut method. Okay, and with the help of AI, so whatever, when the moment we try to present, when the moment we try to face the interview, it became the completely by heart method. You know the by heart method is very dangerous. I think you people have been heard. There was a conversation between APJ, Bill Clinton and Lalu Prasad Yadav. Might be you heard during the 90s. Hope you people have been heard. So the time what happened, so his PA told that no problem for your English language, so I will help you. So just simply say good morning, how are you? Same here like that. And then during 2 days of journey he forgot because the by heart method he followed. And then at the time of meeting the Bill Clinton, so Bill Clinton was standing there beside wife Hillary Clinton, and instead of saying good morning was done, instead of saying how are you, he said who are you? Then Bill Clinton simply smiled and looked at his wife and told, I am husband of Hillary Clinton. Lalu Prasad Yadav told, same here. So this kind of mistakes are possible if you completely depend upon AI and ChatGPT. Okay. So before AI is an artificial intelligence, kindly utilize your own intellectual ability. Okay. So it is possible only with your intrapersonal communication. I hope you know that. It's a completely thinking. A writer can't write immediately. A poet can't compose immediately. So he needs to have some time. Okay. The creative thinking and everything is depend upon your intrapersonal communication. These are the things, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was very insightful.